All right, friend, what you going by?
Ugly Money Nietzsche.
Ugly Money Nietzsche. Put your right hand up and your left hand on your word, wherever you decide your word is. Cool. Hold it just like that. Do you solemnly agree that we have your permission to post this across all of our social media platforms?
Yup.
Is there anything, and I do mean anything that's off limits, you do not want us to ask you about?
Nope. I just don't want to say nobody's name.
Okay, you don't want to say nobody's name.
Ain't making nobody famous. Let's go.
Okay? Now, do you understand if we do ask you something that's off limits, you can tell us no, I want to pass, move on, whatever.
For sure.
Cool, let's do it.
Okay, literally is no pressure. I'm your host, Bangum Bug.
It's your girl, Just K Pharrell.
We got a special guest. He already introduced himself. So, I've been seeing you a lot. I don't really know a lot about you, so we'll kind of get some, like, I guess some start off kind of stuff, like where you from and all that kind of stuff.
Let's do it.
So, where you originally from?
I was an Army brat. So my father, we moved around a lot. So, originally from Virginia, by way of Augusta, Georgia. I got out the military myself in 2010, and I had the option to either go back home and get a regular job, or stay in Augusta and try to pursue a career in the entertainment field. So when I got there, I was like, well, if those are my options, I'd rather try to pursue my dream. And so within a year time frame, I had one of the biggest club promoters in Augusta, Georgia, and then I had the #1 rated radio show on Power 107 over there in Clear Channel. So, God was good with me right there. So we had a lot of success, early success in Augusta. And so when I took that and I used all the platforms that I had to promote my music, because I wanted to be a rapper. And so in 2014, I used to use my radio show to play my song. I used to use my parties to perform my song, because the club owners didn't want to let me perform, so I was going to throw my own party, so I performed myself. And the radio didn't want to play music,
That's smart.
so I go get a radio show and play my music hour on hour.
That's smart.
And so by 2014, I got the attention of 8Ball and MJG. They had offered me a contract, and by 2015, they made the suggestion that I moved to Atlanta. That's how I got here.
Okay.
That's like a summarized version.
That was long as shit for a summary. What part of Virginia?
804 area, Dinwiddie.
Dinwiddie. What else is that in?
It's near Richmond, Petersburg area.
Okay.
We got a big racetrack down there. I'm a country boy. I'm from a city with no stoplights. The town that I'm from has 1,500 people, and it's a city that has no stoplights. It's just like there's like a big stop sign with the blinking lights. We don't have any like major chains.
That's like social circle.
Yeah, it's like real rural, real country. You know what I'm saying? If you ever had taken a trip to where I'm from, you probably would think that I would have been a farmer other than an entertainment guy. But it just goes to show that some of us have imaginations and a lot of drive. That was the main thing I had to get out of. First, I had to get out of the country. Then I had to get out of the Army. Then I had to get out of Augusta. And then I got to get to where we at now. But yeah, I'm from the
What you
country.
rap about?
What did I rap about?
You don't rap no more?
Oh no, I'm 40 years old. I'm grown. I'm an old man.
What that
I'm an
mean?
old man. Nobody want a grandfather. Nobody want to see a grandfather on the freshman cover.
Who an old rapper?
They was already popping though, right? Who wants to hear a new old rapper? Like the first song out. I mean, Lil Duval did it though. He did. I'll think about it.
Yeah, he had been doing shit before. It's just like that song just finally popped out. Yeah. So,
Yeah,
you don't think your music that good though to do it?
I mean, I got signed, so I had to be pretty damn decent.
I'm saying, but let's be real. A lot of niggas that get signed don't be that good.
Okay.
I mean, I got signed and I was getting paid from it, so I had to be pretty decent. I just think I think my time as a player was something that I was there to learn, so I could be a better coach. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing, kind of like Steve Kerr, where Steve Kerr was a dope player. He won some rings with Michael Jordan, but he's been an extremely talented and extremely successful coach. And so when I made the decision to take, because as an artist, we sometimes have to be selfish. We have to worry about our promotion. We have to worry about our music, putting our music out there and our brand out there. And so when I made the decision to switch my brand, change the name to Ugly Money, and start this, I took the moniker of trying to help as many people as I could possibly help that wanted to help themselves. And so when I did that, I immediately saw an influx of people, like an influx of business, because what I was offering was something that a lot of people couldn't offer.
Okay, let me go to the beginning. So, okay, so did you grow up with both your parents?
I ain't never heard that question before. Yeah, mom and dad. Dad was in the military. Mom was in the beauty field. She actually passed from cancer in 2000. But one thing she always told us was, she always told me, she was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to be here for my younger brothers and my older brothers. You know, you good? My mom, she always used to tell us, like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to be here for my younger sister and my younger brother's graduation, but she gave me her word that she would be there for mine. And I remember when I graduated high school, my mom was on oxygen, and they pulled the conversion van up on the football field that we were graduating from. And my mom, right when they were about to say my name, my mom pulled out. She came out of the van, and she could barely stand, and she was on oxygen. And she just waved the hand, you know what I'm saying? And that was like an amazing moment. You know, I never really talked about that, but hey, that was an amazing moment. The fact that my mom stayed around for that. And when I went to college, I got a music scholarship to go to Virginia Commonwealth University. She used to call me every morning to make sure I wake up. Okay. Every morning. You know, wake up, wake up, wake up. Yes. And so, you know, knowing your kid, you're going to know that I'm going to go back to sleep 5 minutes later. And so she would in turn, you know, call me 10 minutes later to make sure I was up, and she wouldn't stop calling until the water stopped.
Them be the best, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, give me some of the best games your mom gave you.
She said you could do whatever you want to do. You can be in everything you want to be. There is no limitations.
Yes.
And I took that and ran with it. Brother, I come from the mud. Like I said, I come from a city with no stoplights. Everything I've built thus far has been from my own accord, for me and my team. And, you know, it may be far-fetched for some people, but if I can do it, they can. If I can continue to do it, they can, because I wasn't the smartest. I didn't have the most money. I didn't know the most people. But what I did is I worked hard. And that's one thing she told me. She said, as long as you work for it, you can be and do anything that you put your mind to.
Okay, give me, what would you say your most traumatic experience as a child?
As a child, I mean, losing your mom is pretty traumatic, brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it gets farther than that. As an adult, I went into the military and I got deployed to Iraq. So that's pretty traumatic. And so when you go through those kind of things as a young man, nothing seems extremely tough anymore.
You in the battlefield?
Yeah, I was deployed with the 2nd Infantry Unit in Iraq. We actually served in Phantom Fury. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie American Sniper. I was actually in that war where they hung the 3 civilian contractors from the bridge. Yeah, so we out there 30 days getting mortared, just basically waiting to see if you was gonna die or not. And so when I survived that, everything else is easy. This shit's a piece of cake.
Okay. So you had to kill somebody before?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's either you get killed or you be killed. You know what I'm saying?
Kill somebody.
Yeah, I got, I think, 3 KIAs.
So, like, do you see that in your head, like, it fuck with you, or you don't even think about it?
War for me was an out-of-body experience. It was basically, when I left everything there. It was like almost a video game.
Okay.
It wasn't me there. It was the war version of me. And so when I left Iraq and came back home, I tried to leave it there. But I will say this: killing someone is not as cool as people make it seem to be. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of times when I hear certain individuals talk about those things, I'm like, I know he's never killed anybody. Mm-hmm. I know he's never seen a bullet go through someone's head. You've never seen brain fluid or cephalic fluid on a person. You've never seen that because you speak about it so lightly, and it's nothing that is extreme. It's something that stays with you. You feel what I'm saying? And so, yeah, man, I went over there, had to kill about 3 KIAs, and I remembered I was like, cats got 9 lives and I don't. So when it was time for me to get out, I took I bet on myself and took my chances and started my entertainment career.
Okay. I was toxic to this person, and what made you toxic? And I was a blessing to this person, and what made you a blessing?
I was toxic to Georgia Power because I used to only pay them when they cut out the lights. And it was a blessing to every artist that ever texted my number.
Every single one.
Every last one of them.
Okay, I'm glad you brought this shit up. Okay, Street Baby Zay, I seen him. He had making some fat jokes. I guess he beefing with you. So where you think that shit came from?
We just lost Takeoff, right? We just lost Amigos for Takeoff. Why did we lose Takeoff? What do you think? We lost Takeoff because somebody pulled out a gun, right? When it was a situation where it was people talking, having a conversation or a disagreement, and someone chose to pick up a gun. For what? Why you gotta pick up a gun if we sitting there talking? Me and you are talking right now, right?
I'm saying,
why I need to pick up? I'm listening to
you.
If me and you are talking and we're having a disagreement, why I need to pick up a gun? I'm a man. You a man. We can talk. If we got a disagreement, we got a disagreement. And if it's a problem, we can go out in the back and handle it, like me, right? I don't need to pick up no gun unless I'm scared of you. Street Baby Zay picked up a gun when somebody told him to clean up. See, you don't tell that part though, don't you? You don't tell that part, do you? Now, exactly. Street Baby Zay pulled a gun out on an employee during work hours. Somebody that he could have talked to. Somebody that he could have went out the back and handled the business like a man. But he chose to pick up a gun. The same reason we lost Takeoff. The same reason we sitting there talking about RP Takeoff because somebody wanted to pick up a gun. So I can't have that. If you work for me and you're at the job and you work for me and she pull a gun out on you and I don't do nothing to you, what kind of leader am I? Exactly.
Yeah, you can't be around nobody just for some.
Oh, now the real stories come out.
Yeah, I couldn't fuck with nobody.
Oh, thank you, sir. But people don't say that, and so what I've been seeing and witnessing is a lot of people are saying this and saying that, but at the end of the day, man, Street Baby Zay got dropped because he pulled a gun out on an employee because he told him to clean up the studio because he had some Popeyes in there. And when I called Street Baby, the last time I spoke to him, I called him and I said, brother, I wish you the best, but because of the incident on such and such a day, we have, chosen to end your contract with Ugly Money Entertainment. And that was it. I actually got the video. See, the receipts is crazy.
Oh, when he pulled out the gun?
No, I got the video when I called his ass and told him he was dropped. No, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's here nor there. I mean, we can try to make it more than what it is, but at the end of the day, that's what it was. He pulled a gun out on somebody. And I don't think that nobody else would have done the same, would have done differently. If you have a business and somebody pull out on one of your employees, what you gonna do? You gotta get rid of them.
Yeah, it's just weird. That's weird.
It's weak. It's cowardly, especially if we men. You know what I'm saying? Me and you got a problem, or we got an issue. We ain't even fussing or fighting. I'm gonna pull out a gun on you because you told me to clean up. You a baby for real. Why can't we just go outside and handle our business like men? No, you gonna pick up a gun.
So what made her put the gun down?
I went out there and talked to him. That's what made him put the gun down.
He on medicine or something?
Hey man, I'm not here to tear anybody down. No, but there's two sides to every story. And and that's the thing about this show. What I've been seeing is it's been a lot of one-sided things. And I was like, you know what? I'm a busy dude, but I'm gonna make sure that I make time to come see Bang 'em Bug. Because it's a whole lot of one-sided things that people leave out. Like Queen K. That's one-sided. Now I know for a fact that Queen K has more followers than she had when she came here. Queen K went on a tour. Queen K did photo shoots. These are all things that are documented. And if I was doing something bad to her, or I was doing such bad business, then why the hell would she leave this interview right here and come straight to my studio if I'm such a fuck nigga?
She didn't talk bad about
No, she did. She said, companies like these, trust me, I got all I remember. Companies like these, she was talking about me and another company, are a scam. And I was like, well, if you got scammed, then why the hell is you pulling up? And then why did you apologize after? No, you thought I wasn't gonna see it.
She was like, nah, she was like, y'all, like, she was like, you're still cool. Y'all still got stuff in the works. Y'all got projects on the way. Like, she was trying to keep it cute about the situation. The only thing she spoke on was how she felt like she paid this amount of money, but she was only seen for a little amount of time on a stage when nobody was there.
Queen K had ordered our management package. I can show you exactly what the package is. It's in writing. Anytime I do anything with artists, it's in writing. The only thing I owe
How
Queen,
much was it?
the package was $6,000. Her boyfriend, he wanted the package too, but he dropped out after the first month.
So
These
they
are
got
the
a
things that
$6,000 package, and what they get for it?
She went on tour in the Sprinter. We took her on tour
Where?
to Florida. Where else she go? Florida.
Like 36.
Yeah, it's a 30 city tour.
30
So she went on tour. The package is right here.
6,000?
Yeah.
Hold on.
We checked it. Like, that's the tour alone. She got way.
Let's
more.
get
That's
to
the
that.
tour
I've been
alone over
waiting.
6,000.
I've been waiting.
The tour
for
by
this.
itself over 6,000.
I've
She
been
got,
waiting.
and then her dude went on the tour. He ain't pay for
He
nothing.
ain't pay.
He went just to go because he worrying about, I guess, somebody
4
cutting his
hours
shot.
of
I don't
studio.
know.
Hold on, I got it wrote
Yeah,
down.
like,
4 hours of
don't
studio
do
time. I gave her 5. I was there while they were
Cut.
recording. They received a beat from our Ugly Money producer. They were supposed to meet with China to do a feature, but they couldn't come up with a song. Is that my fault that they can't rap? Oh, it ain't my fault. Okay, moving forward. Behind the scenes content. I tagged that girl over 10 times behind the scenes. Hold on. Let me see. I owe her. They were supposed to do a label day with registration and distribution, and we have a monthly seminar where we actually give artist development services. I did that shit 2 times. They didn't come either day. Is that my fault? So if you are a manager and you book your artist an interview and that nigga don't show up, is that your fault to reschedule it? But those are the things that people don't say. They don't say the other side of the story. I did above and beyond for Queen K, and it was shown on my bread. And I still did above and beyond. She was supposed to have 1 Ugly Money stage performance slot. She got 2. She was supposed to go on tour for 2 weeks. She was performing every damn other night for 3 months. I go above and beyond for anybody that taps into me. I purposely underpromise and overperform. Why Queen K is mad, and I think she's a dope person, I ain't saying nothing personal. She mad she lost. She did not bring it. So is that my fault that you did not bring it? If you looked at her performance and the person that won, you're going to be like, that nigga won. There is a guy right here, his name is Moody. He's from Kansas City. I didn't know him a day in my life. He came to my Ugly Money Music Summit. He won that shit. I gave him $10,000 cash, a chain around his neck, and brought him to Atlanta. I don't know him. He won. He was the best artist. But those are the things. Moody, he right there.
That's what's up.
He right there.
Congratulations.
I gave $25,000 to D Jizzle, the same situation. I take strangers off the street, brother, and try to give them a shot. When people don't get what they want, or with Queen K, I would imagine why she was upset, or what she thought was, oh, the fact that I spent this money with Nietzsche, he gonna rig his shit and let me win. Fuck no.
That's what I thought.
There is no price. There is no price on my integrity. There is no price. You can't pay me to sign you. I gotta want to. You can't pay to win my shit. You gotta win it. That young man came and won. The first time he came, he lost. So that's how you know it's real. He lost the first time. He lost to D Jizzle. He came back the second time and won it. You can't pay me to win. I don't give a fuck how much money you pay. But see, those are the things that nobody says. Those are the things. See what I'm saying? It's one side of the story. She mad because she lost. And I think she's a talented artist. I have no personal issue with her. I have no personal issue with anybody. But I'm not going to sit here and let people play with a brand that I built out the mud. No loans, no bullshit, no big homies. Really, we should be celebrating this black excellence we got over here. We pulling up in Bentleys and Mercedes Benz and going on tour and shit. We shouldn't be trying to tear that man down. We should be trying to uplift this man, because guess what? I'm bringing people with me. I don't pay these people to come with me. They come because they love me, because they fuck with me, because I do good business. That young lady right there, China Monet, was working at Olive Garden when I found her. She had less than 1,000 followers. I said, you know what? We're going to get together. We're going to do some shit. You bet on me, I'm going to bet on you. A year later, how many followers you got, China?
82,000.
Okay.
It's making you money.
She's a sponsor for Bel Air. She's a sponsor for Bel Air.
I've been working like 3 years.
She has a Benz outside. It's outside. These cars ain't rented, brother. It's a paper tag on my Bentley. It ain't rented. You can't rent no paper. You don't put no paper tag on no Bentley when it's rented. This shit is outside. This shit is real independent muscle. Ain't nobody gave me shit. I built this shit out the mud. And so when you have people that want it, because you gotta understand, I don't call nobody. They all call me. Queen K and them, they all call me. You know how Street Baby got his deal? He came and painted the walls. He volunteered at the studio. But the young man that I dropped is not the same young man that I signed. When I signed Street Baby, he was a good individual. He was a humble soul. You know what I'm saying? He would give the shirt off your back for him. I put $80,000 in Street Baby. I got a copy of his budget too if you want to see that. I put $80,000 in Street Baby's A. You know what he did? He got Hollywood. He forgot where the fuck he came from. He started feeling that he bigger than everything. Well, guess what? Not a problem. We're going to separate ourselves. Now let's see what you do after, because that's the real thing. You've been dropped for a month and a half. Why ain't no big record came out? If you can do this shit yourself, why ain't you popping?
Oh, that's
The
what
only,
he said?
huh?
That's what he said. I can do it by myself.
Well, that's what Queen K and them said. Remember? But if you can do it all yourself, oh yeah, bro, I got all my receipts. I can't prepare, my brother. I do this shit. If you can do it by yourself, then why aren't you doing it?
I want to see the budget.
Why aren't you doing it? I got you, Queen. Not a problem. Why aren't you doing it? Why don't you have big shows? And why aren't these other platforms, why aren't these other platforms booking you? Why aren't you, because no disrespect, y'all the only person that's talking to these folks. And I appreciate, and listen, you can do whatever you want to do. You can do whatever you want to do with your platform, but if you want to get a clown's voice, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? You know that. But
I mean, some people. I highlight this, shit like that. But I mean, that's kind of the point. Like people who don't really get to speak on platforms, like, cause I try. See me, like I tried to do your platform. It was out of my budget, so I was like,
is that my fault?
No, I ain't saying that. But I'm just saying, like, I wanted to create a platform for like niggas who ain't really got it like that. You get what I'm saying? So that was kind of the point of my show.
Me too.
No, I love
niggas
that.
can't afford
And you
shit
know what's crazy? When I started my platform 3 years ago,
Yeah.
in the living room of my house, I was asking for $50.
Yeah,
I was the same way. I was just platform that niggas that didn't have it.
yeah.
But through hard work and due diligence, my platform has risen. My platform has grown. The Ugly Money Podcast has done 20,000 views on just YouTube alone in the past 28 days. I've gotten 65,000 subscribers in the past 2 weeks. That's from 3 years of work, but nobody sees the fact that this man started just like, actually, I didn't even have all this nice shit. I was in my living room.
You buy bots?
Do I what?
Do you buy bots?
What is buy bots?
Do you purchase views?
I don't know what bots is.
Well, some people so you signed to like a social media company.
Hell no.
Oh, okay.
You do the good content. Charleston White, my Charleston White interview did over 2 million views by itself. You do the good content and no YouTube, I can teach you some things, brother. We can definitely talk offline. But see, that's the thing. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly who I am. I started with 50 views, just like everybody else.
So no.
Huh?
You don't purchase views.
Fuck no.
You
Views?
think that's bad?
But I'm saying when you have famous people on, you really don't have.
You think it's bad to
You don't
reinvest
have to
into your
buy bots.
channel? If you get paid off of views?
Purchasing views that's not gonna bring you real life human interactions is bullshit.
I invest. Hold on. To answer your question, Queen, I invest in marketing. And if you know marketing, you know what it is. If you don't, you don't. Point blank, period. McDonald's sells more hamburgers than anybody in the country. Why? Not because they got the best hamburger. It's because their marketing is right. You know what a number one is before you pull up to the drive-thru. Do they have the best hamburger? Hell no. But the fact of the matter is, why are they selling billions and billions of service? Why does McDonald's sell more hamburgers and they're telling you that this is not even a real hamburger? Because of marketing.
Convenient.
Some people, and the fact that you see them golden arches and you know exactly what's on the menu, it's marketing. You feel what I'm saying? That's all a record deal is anyway, is a loan with a marketing plan. But of course, there are people on the outside of things like, hey, I'm doing all, because I was the same person. I'm putting all this dope content. I'm doing all this dope shit. Why ain't nobody paying attention? But then I had to educate myself. I had to invest in myself, take a marketing class so I could understand marketing, so I could understand the game I was playing. And I said, oh, that's why this shit going up. Oh, that's why this song is #1. Oh, that's why this situation has 1 million views, because of marketing. There it is.
Okay, how often should like a person make themselves like a priority? How often should a person make their priority when it comes to like family and like, I guess like with you, like how often you be like, what I'm doing is more important than what you got going on?
I don't exactly understand that question. I think you're getting somewhere, but I'm trying to figure it out.
How often should you make yourself a priority? How often should you put what you need to do for yourself over what you need to do for others?
Man, we are grown men and women. Ain't nobody idiot. You know what I'm saying? You grown. You gotta make sure you do what you do for yourself, right? I gotta make sure I do it myself. I don't ask nobody to be my daddy or whatever, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we grown individuals. Grown people should act as grown people. You feel what I'm saying? My job is to help people. When I sign an artist, my job is to be, when I sign China, my job is to be there for her music career. My job is to be there for her professional entertainment career.
We talking about relationships, like your personal relationships, friends and family, things like that.
I'm not exactly understanding that question. I really don't deal from a personal place. It's all business to me.
Nah, this is.
I'm listening though.
This is the type of interview that we do.
I got
Remember
you.
in the beginning we asked about his parents and his background. So this is the type of stuff that we ask about.
I'm listening.
Your trauma, stuff like that.
I got you.
So now we just back on our questions. We got, we mixing it in.
I'm listening.
We getting it all in.
I'm trying to catch you.
In your real life.
In my real life.
That's about whoever Ugly Money Nietzsche is in your real life every day. How often should you be putting yourself first outside of what mama, cousin, sister, brother, auntie, artists need?
Don't understand it. Next question.
Put myself first all the time. Put myself
I've been doing this shit.
That's a good answer.
Anyway.
I believe the same thing. I always come first. But I feel like when you was younger, it was like you gotta kind of act a certain way. But now it's like I'm grown, baby. Like I gotta take care of me. Nobody gonna take care of me and handle this stuff.
Okay. So
Oh, I kind of see what you're saying now.
Yeah, we talking about personal. We real people too. We not
I mean,
just.
you saying pass is cool too. We ain't gonna beat it up. Like, we move
It
on.
is what it is.
Okay, when did you realize most people would not do for you as you would do for them?
Oh wow, I learned that at a young age, brother. And unfortunately, everybody is not going to be as giving as you are, but you cannot let that stop you from giving. The reason I feel like I'm blessed is because I give so much. I've given away $100,000 in the past year. I've invested over $250,000 of my own money in the past year. I think the reason why my business has been so blessed is because of the fact that I do give. Now, yes, you do run into situations where people do weird things to you. People stab you in the back. People cross you out. But if you let that stop you, well, then you're no better than the people that did those things to you. So, I never let that stop me. I got a giving heart. I got a giving spirit, and I give as much as I possibly can.
What's the most help you've given someone? One person.
The most help, I would have to say my children. I'm a big time dad. You know what I'm saying? I'm an active dad, and I got 4 girls.
Ooh.
Yeah, God petty.
Ooh.
He petty. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a real active dad. So anything with my kids or whatever, I'm always hands on. If anybody was ever to follow me on Instagram or any social media platforms, you would just see how I'm always with them. We always doing something, whether we shopping, whether we at Chuck E. Cheese, whether we got them, you know what I'm saying? Like out of everybody for sure. Like I'm big on being a dad.
They said when you get girl, you must have been like a monster with the hoes.
Hey man, you can just swipe left and right for your
Oh,
enjoyment. I can't really see. Go ahead.
Okay, so
Nah, it was the
okay,
bird.
okay, what kind of game would you give your daughter as far as like when she at the age where she about to start dealing with guys? What's something that you would tell them?
I try to be as honest as possible with them. Because the world ain't gonna be nice and cute with them. So I try to let my daughter know the real. You feel what I'm saying? I don't try to shield her because I got a 20-year-old. I don't try to shield her from anything. I try to tell her the real. Hey, these guys want to get in your pants, and if you let them in your pants. You know what I'm saying? And you get pregnant, it's gonna be bad.
How old are they?
I have a 20-year-old, I have a 13-year-old, I have a 10-year-old, and I have 2 4-year-olds and a 9-year-old.
Whoo.
They twins.
I got 5 kids. I got 4 girls.
They twins.
No, but you had a good year. You living life, brother. You living life. 3 months apart.
Good year.
Okay, so as far as that, like, so you married?
No,
Okay, so you like single? You just kind of like.
single is a tough word.
Tell
I'm
me.
unmarried. I like that word.
Okay.
You in a relationship?
I'm unmarried. I like that. I can go with that. I can go with that one.
You got that many baby mothers?
Huh?
How many baby mothers you got?
I don't like to go backwards in anything I do. Gang shit.
That's it.
A-hole.
See, this interview's going good.
Yes, sir, Steve.
No, I don't go back. Just keep, okay. Just knock them down.
I ain't say that. See,
Set 'em up and knock 'em down.
There goes that false narrative again. I didn't say all that, man. You don't got to put words in my mouth. I just said I don't go backwards. That's all, you know.
I ain't mad at you.
I believe a man should have as many kids as he can afford, sir. You feel what I'm saying? If I can afford 5 kids, I really want some more.
They cool with each other?
Of course.
That's fine.
It's easy for baby mothers to be cool with each other when you're not trying to fuck them. That's when a lot of guys mess up and they try to fuck their baby mama.
And what else?
And 2, you taking care of your kids.
That money right.
So I ain't trying to screw you, and I'm taking care of this kid. What we gotta argue about?
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Alone, Keisha.
And if we have an argument, and if we ever have to have an argument, I have no problem with going down to the courthouse and putting myself on child support because you'll be getting a pay cut.
Yeah.
Because when I stand on it, I stand on it. When I take care of them kids, I take care of them kids. So whatever Uncle Sam would tell you to pay for me to pay you is gonna be a pay cut of what I already gave you. So we don't have no problem.
So you ever had like issues with their stepdad and shit? You know how like stepdads will beat up kids that ain't theirs and all that kind of stuff.
I pray for them. And I pray for them and my kids. I never have that problem. I never had that issue. Nah, I never
You
had
do gentle parenting?
gentle parenting. I do realistic parenting. I don't baby talk my kids. My youngest daughter, she's in private school. My son is at a magnet school as of right now. I just do realistic parenting. I don't baby talk them. I tell them like it is. You know what I'm saying? I try to show them I try to get them prepared for the world. I think that's my job as a dad, is to make sure that they're ready for the world as it's going to come. And so the world is ugly sometimes. So I try not to shield them from that, so it's not a culture shock when they see it. You feel what I'm saying? Prepare them for greatness, for sure.
So when you started your label, like, did you have like rough times, and like, if you did, like, what motivated you to like keep going?
Well, I think that's the whole point of Ugly Money. Ugly Money is a process of success. That's what it means. Everything between your first dollar and your first million, that's Ugly Money. It's the ups, the downs, the highs, the lows. It's the lessons and the losses. My career has been full of that. I've had ups, I've had down. I've been up, down, and had to get back up again. You feel what I'm saying? And so, that's been my whole life, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Getting out the military, making the transition to be a full-time entertainer. I ended up homeless. You know what I'm saying? As a grown-ass man or whatever. Like in 2009, 2010, when I was in Augusta, I was homeless for like a month, sleeping in my van. And I remember talking to God the night before I was about to go back up to Virginia and go back home to Daddy's house. And I said, God, don't let this beat me. And I woke up the next day in my Jeep, because I had about $60 to my name, and I was gonna try to get close to Virginia as I could from Augusta and pray that my daddy was gonna Western Union me the rest of the gas money. And I got a call from a club owner, and he made me an offer I couldn't refuse to change my life. He actually kept me there. He told me he was gonna pay me $2,500. Shouts out Stokes. He told me he was gonna pay me $2,500 to promote all his parties in his club. So I had in Augusta, I had at one point in time I had over 8 parties a week. You know what I'm saying? It was a blessing. So you know, I just always bet on myself, but at the same time, I'm the kind of guy that I welcome failure. I'm not scared of it.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying? There's been tons of times where I've tried something and it didn't work out. But you know, people don't really remember that a lot of times. They remember the good shit I did or some of the successful things that I did. Like, oh yeah, he had 3,000 people at the music summit. They remember that. But they don't remember when we threw a show 5 years ago on Level 2 on the south side before it shut it down and won't nobody coming. But see, that's once again, they all see your trophies. They don't see the practices. Yeah, I've been in practice for a long time. I'm maybe newer to Atlanta, but I'm not new to the game. I'm a 20-year veteran in this. And so, but then again, people just, it's not like it's not like he came up overnight. It's just that people hear about it overnight.
Mm-hmm.
No, we've been here working diligently, you know what I'm saying, and gonna continue to.
Okay, so what would you say the most disloyal thing like ex done to you
An ex.
and an artist done to you?
Disloyal thing that an ex did to me.
Not amnesia.
No, I wouldn't. I really, Kay, unlike some people, I really try not to dwell on negative things.
Okay.
And I try not to keep them in my mental Rolodex because I try to live my life
I
positively.
know that's right. Let 'em
Amen,
go.
sister.
Let 'em
Amen,
go.
amen, sister. But I mean, I've had girls just just be loose and false advertise. That's what I call it, false advertise. But I had a young lady. I never forget, she was church-going young lady, you know what I'm saying, had kids that just got out of divorce, and I had no idea. She seemed like she was an angel, and she was a total hoe, so,
They
what
be
I'm
the
saying?
ones.
Happens like that. Yeah, for sure. I've had that situation happen. I wish her the best. Girls like that always hit you. They always come back years later and be like, oh, I'm so proud of you. Bitch, shut up.
Okay.
I don't say nothing to them. I leave them on red. I'm petty like that. I will purposely look at your message, leave it on red so you know that I seen it.
That I don't focus you on.
And yeah, just so you know that I ain't got nothing to say to you. Because you know what? Where I was 5 years ago, I'm not where I'm at now. And you know what? You cannot have my attention on my time now.
See, you better than Bud, because he gonna fuck him.
Oh, no. We don't go backwards, boy.
He gonna
Hey,
don't
if
go
I get
backwards.
money like Nietzsche, I'll be like, fuck them all. Until then, I'm fucking off. Okay, so when the last time, so when you went homeless, did you ever like cry? Like, did you ever break down from that?
Cry. I don't know if tears came out my eyes. Maybe I was crying inside. But I take negative situations. Negative situations has always been a fuel for me. I always try to take negative energy and repurpose it. Like when I heard people was coming for me, I decided to go on a media run. Because guess what? I got an artist that got a new record out, and it's a great time and opportunity to introduce the world to him.
Okay.
And so now his video has 40,000 views organically.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell him, 'cause we
So we
wondering.
take the negative situation and spin it. You feel what I'm saying? And so maybe cried on the inside, but I won't boo-hooing in the car. I won't boo-hooing in the truck or whatever. I just I get focused. When things get bad, I get focused, and that's really when I feel like I'm at my best sometimes under pressure.
It's exciting.
Yeah. I
It's
ain't
like,
sure.
oh, another one?
Well, crunch time players make crunch time plays. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why they pay Michael Jordan, whether Kobe Bryant or whatever, what they pay them, because when it comes down to the clock time, and when everybody nervous, it's a nigga that's cool as ice, and I like to think I'm him.
Him.
Emity.com, by the way.
Stop it. Stop it.
Okay, so
Monster need to sponsor you.
Dude.
okay, since you way bigger than the people who keep mentioning your name, do you feel like it's necessary to address it? Like,
No,
That's a good question.
Definitely not. Bosses shouldn't have to address things. But you know why I address things? I address things for my artists. And I gotta be honest, man. I can't be a real man and not speak to say what I feel. Like, I got a problem with how you purposely try to get negative things out of people. I don't like it. But it's your platform. I respect it. And out of all the things that have ever been said on your platform, because it seems like you're like the Charlemagne to my Drake, the time that you said that China Monet and me were involved in some kind of inappropriate thing, I think you owe her an apology. I brought her. Yeah, I remember. I remember. You were interviewing a young lady that said she I don't even know her name. That's how I know how bullshit. I don't even remember her name. Yeah. But she said that she was managing Young LA. I've known Young LA's manager for the past 15 years. His name is V.A. Booker, and it's one of my partners. So I know she was capped. And I was like, well, there you go again, giving clowns a platform. And I just think you owe China Monet an apology, bro.
What did I say?
You said that, she got to be fucking Nietzsche. And as a man, I can't respect that.
Okay, hold up. You have to pull it up so I can see.
It's your podcast, it ain't mine.
I'm saying I say a lot of shit, but I want to say that she said she was fucking you.
No, you said that she must have been fucking Nietzsche. That's what you said.
I have to see it.
I bet you do. But you don't gotta apologize to it, brother. You know, it's your platform, but you know, I got a problem with that. I just think that you were just purposely just making speculations for no fucking reason. And I'm like, bro, you don't know these people. That's a human being. That's a woman right there.
That's true.
And you know what? As a female, she has worked for her position. She busted her ass to get to where she is. And for you to discredit her to a point where you saying that, she had to fuck to get to where she got, bro, I think that's just totally disrespectful.
I have to see that.
I think you're totally disrespectful on that, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Out of everything, the other things was cool.
If I said she fucked you or something like that,
you said she must gotta be doing something else with Nietzsche. You said that, bro. Point blank, period.
You remember that?
Yeah.
I'm trying.
And it's the same girl that said she was managing Young LA, but we all know that Young LA's manager is V.A. Booker. But we gave her the platform.
But look, the thing about
I got a problem with that because you discrediting this woman's work.
All right.
That's like me saying, Kay got to be fucking you. That's why she your co-host. I wouldn't do that. Kay dope. So how are we gonna get a situation where we're gonna discredit her work? She dope. She's a female. She dope at what she do. God damn it, give her flowers. Can we give it up for Kay? God damn it, you need to give up for goddamn China Monet. She dope as hell, bro.
Everybody in this room need to give it up for everybody.
Goddamn right.
Y'all doing the damn thing.
That's what I'm saying. I got a problem with that, and I couldn't be a man if I ain't come in here. And I'm not trying to check you, my brother, because you know what I'm saying. It's all respect, but I got an issue with that. You discrediting a female. She worked hard for that position. That girl came out of Albany, Georgia.
I feel like if you said it was like on some like sarcastic shit, like she must like basically like somebody was insinuating it.
And does that make it any less disrespectful?
Nah, but that's what now I'm acknowledging that. So we have these discussions. So I appreciate you bringing it up because I would much rather it be this.
We can have a conversation.
What are you talking about?
And look, we can have a conversation. You know why? Because I'm not a coward and you not a coward. And then we ain't got to pull out no guns like the rest of these cowards. Because we can have a conversation and we can talk about it. And if it's a problem, we can go outside and handle it like men. Point blank, period. You feel what I'm saying? Well, that's some cowardly shit. But what I'm saying is, hey, bro.
It's just me or some shit.
It's okay, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, either we gonna handle it like men, and I'm gonna tell you what it is to your face. I'm not gonna hide behind no internet. I'm not gonna hide behind no Instagram. I'm not gonna do all that shit. I'm gonna tell you to your face. I don't like that. That's disrespectful, and you discredited my artist, and you discredited a black queen. That's disrespectful. And brother, it ain't on me. Only person can judge you is God, and we can move forward.
Okay, I mean, if I said it, I would speak on it, but if I don't know,
I don't think this episode's gonna drop.
I'm gonna drop it.
I pray you don't edit this, bro.
Okay.
I don't pray you don't edit this, my brother. Go ahead, don't your platform, bro. What's your platform?
If I can remember what I said, I speak on it. But I'm just saying, if I don't know what the fuck you talking about, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. So I can't speak on it. So if you would have brought the clip and said, "Oh, here you go," saying,
if anybody can find the clip, find the clip. If y'all got it in the group chat, then you know. Now y'all have.
We ain't gotta do all that. At the same time, though, you saying you got some recognition of the shit. Like it shouldn't even be all that. If it's a possibility of it being said, you should just apologize. All you have to do is apologize.
Boss Lady came on and
be a
said,
man about that shit at the end
I'm
of the day.
a man.
I remember what she said.
I grew up that was a lie too. I don't know what the fuck you talking talking about. It's like y'all trying to punk me or something. I stand on all what the fuck I'm talking about. Niggas
Can
ain't finna
everybody
punk
be
me.
respectful?
What you talking about?
Like a punk then. Apologize
You
to
ain't
the
bullshit.
female.
Apologize to the female, nigga.
Can everybody be respectful? First of
And
all,
this
if
is
y'all
me.
saying y'all talking
This
like
is
that,
Birdman shit. A nigga come with 10 niggas and start talking to him.
just spit
It's
some
me,
real
my
ass
nigga.
shit.
I already told you. I already told you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get this. Let's go. Hey, bring his ass. Bring his ass. Let's go.
Thank you. Y'all can go.
Thank you. Go. Well, calm down.
It's like they trying to punk me, bro.
But it's they
Come outside.
no, bro.
Come
You
outside.
can
Come
go.
outside. Come
I
outside.
gotta come on. It's 10 niggas. It's 10 niggas. It's 10 niggas.
Everybody, please.
It's 10 niggas, bro.